Chromosomal abnormalities in human beings. Various kinds of chromosomal abnormalities can happen in human beings. They are deletion, duplication, insertion, substitution, and translocation. The first case is deletion. As you see in the picture, a portion of the chromosome is deleted off. The second case is duplication. As you see in the middle picture, one portion of the chromosome is duplicated and the chromosome has become longer in size. The fourth case is substitution. As you see in the picture, two chromosomes, chromosome number 4 and 20 are given. From 4, one portion is cut off and is attached to chromosome number 20. This is known as substitution. And the last case of chromosomal abnormality is translocation. That is, location is transferred. See, two chromosomes 4 and 20 are given. 4 is longer and 20 is shorter. But in this case, we can see that a portion of 4 is translocated to 20 and a portion of 20 is translocated to 4. Location of the pieces of chromosomes have taken place and this is known as translocation. These are the important changes or chromosomal abnormalities that happen in human beings. As a result of each of these, people will be having different abnormalities in their physical and mental aptitudes. Students, let's come back to the textbook, page 90. Chromosomal disorders. Chromosomal disorders. The chromosomal disorders, on the other hand, are caused due to absence or excess or abnormal arrangement of one or more chromosomes. Chromosomal disorder can happen because of three reasons. Number one, absence of chromosome or excess or chromosomal part or abnormal arrangement of one or more chromosomes. In the next paragraph, we are seeing two new terms. One is aneuploidy and the other one is polyploidy. Aneuploidy and polyploidy. Let's examine them in detail. Failure of segregation of chromatids during cell division cycle results in the gain or loss of a chromosome or chromosomes. It is known as aneuploidy. What is it? Failure of segregation of chromatids during cell division cycle results in the gain or loss of chromosomes or chromosome, and this process is called aneuploidy. A typical example for aneuploidy is Down syndrome. Down syndrome results in the gain of extra copy of chromosome 21. Down syndrome results in the gain of extra copy of chromosome 21. Similarly, Turner syndrome results due to loss of an X chromosome in human females. Such females will be having only one X chromosome because one of their X chromosomes is lost. This condition is known as Turner syndrome. Then another one, failure of cytokinesis after telophase stage of cell division results in an increase in a whole set of chromosomes in an organism, and this phenomenon is known as polyploidy. When we speak about the chromosome numbers, we say about haploid, single set of chromosomes, diploid or double the sets of chromosome. But here the term is polyploidy. That means many sets of chromosomes are present. Let us examine how polyploidy is occurring. First reason, failure of cytokinesis after telophase stage of cell division. What is cytokinesis? Cytoplasmic division, that is the cell division after the telophase stage of nuclear division. Soon after karyokinesis in mitosis, what should happen? Cytoplasmic division should happen. But if this cytoplasmic division is not happening, two sets of chromosomes will be retained in a single cell. Such an increase in a whole set of chromosomes in an organism, and the phenomenon is known as polyploidy. This condition is often seen in plants, not in animals. You can see extra large fruits or vegetables. This is happening because of polyploidy. Nowadays, it is artificially done by the biotechnologists in order to get a new varieties of plants and their products. Coming to the next paragraph, the total number of chromosomes in a normal human cell is 46, that is 23 pairs. Out of these, 22 pairs are autosomes and 1 pair of chromosomes are sex chromosomes. Sometimes, though rarely, either an additional copy of a chromosome may be included in an individual. Now carefully look at this karyotype, last row, third set of chromosomes, that is the 21st set of chromosomes. Instead of 2, you are seeing an additional chromosome, that is 3 sets of chromosomes could be seen over there. Now look at this picture of the baby who is having that 3 sets of chromosome number 21. That has resulted in a particular disease known as Down's syndrome. And see the flat back of the head, many loops on fingertips, palm crease is different, broad flat face could be seen, big and wrinkled tongue, congenital heart disease. Congenital means by birth. Okay, so just because of an additional chromosome or along with the 21st pair of chromosomes, these many changes are happening in the physiology or the phenotype of the baby. So this is the effect of an extra chromosome, that is 21st chromosome, instead of a pair, 3 numbers are there, and it has resulted in these many changes in the makeup of that baby. Back to the text. Turner syndrome. Such a disorder is caused due to the absence of one of the X chromosomes, that is 45 with X0. Such females are sterile as ovaries are rudimentary, besides other features including lack of other secondary sexual characters. Thus, a Turner syndrome is a chromosomal disorder in which a female is born with only one X chromosome. Turner syndrome results from a missing or incomplete sex chromosome. Symptoms include short stature, delayed puberty, infertility, heart defects, and certain learning disabilities. So these are observed only in girls, and this is known as Turner's syndrome. That is, a person with Turner syndrome will be having 45 autosomes and one sex chromosome, or 45 with X0. Such females are sterile, as ovaries are rudimentary, besides other features including lack of other secondary sexual characters. Now let us see the two terms trisomy or and monosomy. That means in case of the above case that we have discussed, chromosome number 21 is found in 3 numbers. So that condition is known as trisomy. As a result of this trisomy, there is a reduction in sex chromosome. It has become, instead of 2, it has become 1. That is known as monosomy. So these situations are known as trisomy or monosomy of a chromosome respectively. Only if trisomy happens, then only there will be monosomy. Such a situation leads to a very serious consequence in the individual. Down syndrome, Turner syndrome, and Klinefelter syndrome are common examples of chromosomal disorders. Next, we have to see in detail about Down syndrome. The cause of this genetic disorder is the presence of an additional copy of the chromosome number 21 or trisomy. This disorder was first described by Langdon Down, 1866. That's why the name. The affected individual is short-statured with small round head, furrowed tongue, and partially open mouth. Palm is broad with characteristic palm crease. Physical, psychomotor, and mental development is retarded. These are the specific features of people with Down syndrome. Students, we have discussed 3 chromosomal disorders that you have to study: Down syndrome, Turner syndrome, and Klinefelter syndrome. With that, we are coming to the end of the chapter on principles of inheritance and variation. Next, we have to study about the molecular basis of inheritance. Before that, I'll put some assignments for you. Work it out and publish it. Thank you.